Welcome to the world of health and fitness through weight bearing and resistance training and yoga exercises and aerobic exercises. We have travelled a long distance from an era where bed rest was prescribed as a panacea for all problems, starting from heart diseases to even tuberculosis and everything, through modern era where exercise is being prescribed not only as a preventive measure but also as a therapeutic measure also for many problems, starting from adolescence to menopause and beyond. So everybody should do these exercises, whether they are in the adolescent age, they are in the reproductive phase, or they are in the menopause phase. Not only we lose weight by doing these exercises, we have a better body image, we have better control of diabetes, we have a better control of hypertension if you have hypertension, less chances of having heart disease, your lipid profile is better, in menopause your hot flashes are decreased, your mood changes are less, you have mood elevation, your quality of life is improved, your chances of having breast cancer and other cancers is decreased, and if you are a survivor of breast cancer, that not only your longevity is increased, it's your quality of life which is also increased. So by doing these exercises, not only your quantity, but the quality of life is also improved. Basic some precautions when you are doing these exercises are: first is the warm-up is required, secondly in between sets of exercises rest is required, third you must take plenty of water while doing these exercises, fourthly you must enjoy these exercises. If you don't enjoy it, then you won't continue. So for enjoying, you either make a group or you switch on the music if you have to do these exercises at your own home. But the main thing is, don't stop them in between, make them an integral part of your life, like brushing your teeth daily. So now I will take you to a tour of gym exercises. Now I would take you through a tour of gym. Actually most of these exercises can be done at home also with free weights, but first you have to learn the proper technique of doing these exercises. So that's why you have to go to a gym. These exercises should not become boring, so you can switch on music for that, or you can do variation exercises, or you can make a group and then make it enjoyable. Some basic guidelines while doing these exercises are that first thing most important is warm up, so that the temperature of your body is raised and your muscles are stretched. Now we are doing a dynamic warm up and not a static one, that is we are doing the warm up either on a treadmill, cycling, walking or dancing. And while doing treadmill, the important thing is that it should not be on an inclined surface, especially those above 40 years of age. Do the exercises of your muscles you want to do, but without weights. That is also one way of doing the warm-up. Take lots of water in between exercises. Take rest in between sets of exercises. And main important thing is that your targeted heart rate should be 60 to 80% of your maximum heart rate. That is, maximum heart rate is 220 minus your age in years. Supposing if your age is 50 years, then 220 minus 50 is 170, and 60% of that is 102 and 80% of that is 136. So that means while doing exercise or at the end of exercise, your heart rate should be anything between 102 and 135 for a mild to moderate exercise, and if you have to do a vigorous exercise, then this can go even beyond 80% of your maximum heart rate. Now I'll tell you what the gym equipments are. Basically there are free weights or dumbbells, and they are of various weights. You can start from the lowermost where you feel the comfortable and go to the larger ones. Then you have various barbells who are of various sizes for doing different types of exercises, and at the end of those barbells you can attach weights according to your requirements. Then you have various benches like straight benches, inclined benches or reverse inclined benches on which you do various exercises for your chest muscles, your shoulder muscles and upper back muscles. Now here you have pulley machines for various resistance exercises, and you can increase or decrease the resistance according to your requirement. Then you have various stations for doing your exercises like squats or your ball exercises. Now I am going to show you exercises for your thigh muscles, that means quadriceps, hamstrings and gluteus muscles. So these exercises will be hamstring curls, barbell squats. They can be done with the barbells or with the free weights, or squats can be done with the exercise balls also. Then barbell lunges, they can be done with the barbells or with the free weights. Then pulley leg press. Now I am going to show you first of all hamstring curls. For this you lie face down on a hamstring curl machine and you fix your ankles in the pad of the curling machines. For sport you can hold on to the handles underneath. Then you curl your legs at the knees, and when you curling or flexing at your knees, then you breathe out and almost you touch your thighs. Your feet should be almost touching your thighs, and when you are straightening out your legs or extending your legs, then you breathe in. So again you breathe out and flex your knees or bend your knees and breathe in and straighten your legs. Do this exercise 10 times and do 2 or 3 sets of this exercise. Dumbbell lunges. It is same as the barbell lunges. Only thing is you can do at your own home with the dumbbells. You hold dumbbells in your hands, stand straight, then take your one foot forward, another backwards, and then bend on your knees, and you should bring your front thigh almost parallel to the ground and your back knee should be almost touching the ground. But the only thing is your knee should never go beyond your toes, and your arms will be hanging straight by the side of your body. Breathe in as you go down, and as you come up, breathe out, but keeping your back straight. Your back should not be bent at all, and all the stretch you should feel in your thigh muscles only. You do 10 repetitions of the same exercise. That will make it one set, and you do 2 or 3 sets of the same exercise. Barbell squats. Now barbell squats are done at the squats station. Here you take a barbell and support it at the upper part of your back and not at the neck. You can attach some weights at the end of the barbell depending upon your capacity, and hold the barbell at more than shoulder width apart. Keep your knees at the shoulder width and toes should be pointing outwards. Bend your knees now, but your knees should never go beyond your toes. And breathe in as you go down, but keeping your back as straight as possible and don't curve it. And your thigh should be almost parallel to the ground. And then breathe out and straighten up again and stand erect again. And again breathing in, you lower your body down. Do 10 times this exercise and do 2 or 3 sets of this exercise. Barbell squats can be done with the free weights, and barbell squats can also be done with the ball also. While doing with the ball, what you have to do is stand against a wall and you support your ball at the lower back or the middle part of your back. Then lower your body, keeping your back straight. Then you should almost make a right angle at your knees with your legs, and your thigh should be parallel to the ground, but your knees should never go beyond your toes. Then straighten up your body again, and then again come down breathing in, and when you go up then you breathe out. Repeat it 10 times and do 2 or 3 sets of these squats. Barbell lunges. For this you keep again the barbell at the upper part of your back and not at the neck. Take a stride as forward as possible. Bend your knees straight. Bring your body down straight so that you bend your knees, but your knees should never go beyond your thighs, and your back knee should be almost touching the ground. Breathe in as you go down and breathe out as you come up straight, keeping your back straight. This barbell lunges can also be done without barbell, that is, they can be done with free weights also, or even your own body weight. Leg press on pulley machine. This is also a good exercise for your quadriceps, that means front of thigh muscles, back of thigh muscles, and your buttock muscles. When you are pressing on this machine, then you breathe in, and when you are straightening out your legs, then you breathe out.
It should be a slow motion without jerks, and again do it 10 times and do 2 or 3 sets of the same exercise. Now we will show you some exercises for chest. For this we will be doing barbell bench press inclined, butterfly or pec deck fly, pulley press for chest, bench press with dumbbells for chest. Now I will show you inclined bench press. Here lie down on bench with feet firmly held on the ground. Hold barbell with more than shoulder width apart and arms straight over your chest. Bring arms down to the level of the nipple line and inhale or breathe in, and then raise barbell again and breathing out as you straighten your arms. Butterfly or pec deck fly. For this you sit on a machine with back flat on the pad. Place forearms on the padded lever. Upper arm should be almost parallel to the ground. Push lever together slowly and breathe out so that you squeeze in your chest muscles. Then breathe in and return till the chest muscles are fully stretched. This works in isolation for chest muscles. You do it for 10 times and do 2 or 3 sets of the same exercise. Vertical machine press for chest. The muscles worked in this exercise are your triceps, your shoulder muscles and your chest muscles. You sit on the machine with your back straight against the support. Your feet should be firmly on the ground. You hold the handles of the machine at your chest level, and then as you take them forwards, you breathe out, and as you bring your arms backwards and squeeze your muscles, then you breathe in. Then again you take your arms forward, breathing out, and again come back, breathing in as you contract your chest muscles. You have to do this exercise 10 repetitions, and again you have to do 2 or 3 sets of this exercise. This is a very good exercise for your chest muscles, your triceps, your shoulders, and this can be done during pregnancy also. Now I'll show you some exercises for your shoulders, which are pulley shoulder press, dumbbell front raise, dumbbell side raise and dumbbell overhead raise. Pulley press for shoulders. Sit on the machine with your back supported by the pads and your feet firmly on the ground. Breathe out as you go up and breathe in as you bring down the handles of the pulley machine. Do it 10 times and again do 2 or 3 sets of the same exercise. Dumbbell front raise for shoulders. With dumbbells in your hands, raise them straight in front till your arms are straight, and breathe in and breathe out and bring your arms by the side of body and do 10 repetitions and 3 sets. So as you raise your hands up or arms up, you breathe in, and as you bring them down, you bring out. Do it for 10 repetitions and again 3 sets of the same. Side raises are in the same way. You hold the dumbbells in your hands, but you take your arms straight and your arm should be parallel to the floor, and do it 10 times, and then you bring your arms again back by the side of your body. So first thing, you raise your arms by the side of your body, bringing them parallel to the ground, and then breathe out and bring them again to the side of your body. Overhead dumbbell raise. Here you hold dumbbells with palms facing towards you and raise them above your head with palms facing to the front, and as you take them up, you breathe in, and as you bring them down, you bring out, and do it 10 times and again do 2 or 3 sets of the same exercise. Now I am going to show you some exercises for your back muscles, which is very important area, because in ladies fractures of the backbone or spinal fractures are very common, and most of the times they go undiagnosed, and that is how you get a hump. Slowly and slowly you start bending at your shoulders and you get a hump at your back, and if you have to prevent them, then you must do these exercises for back muscles. The one is the seated row, wide grip pulley press, and seated row with chest support. Now in seated row, you keep your back straight and don't bend it forwards. You hold on to the handles of the pulley machine and breathe in as you go back, but keeping your back straight, and then let the handles go forward, but don't bend your back or don't curve your back, and breathe out as you take your hands forwards. Wide grip pulley press. Here you sit on the machine with your back straight, looking forward and hold the bar of the pulley at almost double your shoulder width and breathe in and bring it to the just level of your clavicles, or you can take it to the back of your head also, up to the level of your upper part of your back. And as you straighten your arms overhead, you breathe out, and when you bring it down, then you breathe in. Do it 10 times and again do it 2 or 3 sets of this exercise. This is a good exercise not only for your chest muscle but for your shoulders and for your back also. Seated row with chest support. It is the same row as seated row, but the only thing is you are having support for your chest and you are not bending forwards, and as you are going forwards, then you breathe out, and as you are bringing the handles of the pulley machine back, then you breathe in. So as you go forward, breathe out. As you come back, breathe in, and do it 10 times and do 2 or 3 sets of the same exercise. Now we'll show you exercises for biceps and triceps. For the biceps, we'll do biceps curlers with EZ barbell, biceps curlers with pulley, biceps curlers with dumbbells, triceps extension and triceps pulley press. Biceps curlers with EZ bar. Grab a EZ bar at the innermost ridge, and your 2 hands together should be in the shape of a big V. Hold the bar at arm's length in front of you and breathe in and curl it up, keeping your elbows at the same place, and then you breathe out, and when you straighten your arms, again breathe in. Do it 10 times and do 2 or 3 sets of the same biceps curlers with EZ bar. You can do this exercise with the dumbbells also. You can do either dumbbells alternate biceps curls or at the same time. When you are doing alternate biceps curls, then you hold a dumbbell in your hands. As you bring your arms up and do flexion, or you bend your elbows, then you breathe out, and as you straighten out your arm, then you breathe in. You should be standing straight, your head up and your legs at shoulder width apart, and you should not move your upper arm. Your movement should be at the elbows only, and you should not lock your elbows. Same biceps curls can be done at the preacher's machine also, which are called the preacher's biceps curls. And here you support your upper arms on the machine, and then you do your movement of flexion or bending at your elbows, and as you go up, you breathe out, and as you go straighten out your arm, then you breathe in. Again you have to do 10 times repetitions and 2 or 3 sets of the same exercise. Triceps extension with barbell. Here hold barbell with hands about 6 to 8 inches apart. Stand with feet shoulder width apart. Raise barbell overhead to arm's length. Lower it behind back in a semicircular motion until arms reach biceps, and exhale and come back to the starting position again. Again breathe in and take your arms back in a semicircular motion, and when you bring your arms up, then you breathe out. Do it 10 times and do 2 or 3 sets of the same exercise. Now we'll do the triceps dumbbell press. In this exercise, you use dumbbells for strengthening your triceps muscles. Triceps are the muscles at the back of your upper arm. Take dumbbells in your hands and take your arm straight over your head and bend your elbow and bring dumbbell just at the back of your head, but don't move your upper arm. You keep it at the side of your head only, and just do your movement at the level of your elbow only, and do it 10 times with one arm, then the same repetition with the other arm 10 times, and do 2 or 3 sets of the same exercise. In triceps pulley press, you keep one foot forward, hold small barbell and bring it down and breathe in and breathe out, and let the pulley come to the level of your elbows only, and then again breathe out and take it down straight. Do it 10 times and do the 3 sets. Now I'll show you exercises for wrist forearms, which are very important because wrist is a very weak point in women above 40 and 50 years of age. When they have osteoporosis and fractures of the wrist, then these fractures, they don't heal at all. So while doing exercise for the wrist, you hold barbell in your hands and your arms resting on a bench, and roll down the barbell and then bring it up using your forearm. Now I'll show you some exercises for calf muscles. Strengthening of these muscles is very important to have a beautiful legs. So calf raises for calf muscles. Stand on calf raising machine and put your shoulders underneath the pads. Then raise yourself on toes. And contraction of your calf muscle should be there and your heel should be up as far as possible. Then come back again on your heels. Do it 10 times and do 2 or 3 sets of the same exercise. Main thing is when you are going up on your toes, you should feel the contraction of your calf muscle and maintain it for 10 to 15 seconds and then you come down again. Same exercise can be done on the sitting posture also. On the sitting, calf raises for calf muscles. Here you first unlock the machine, then again you bring your heels at the edge of the machine, lower your toes and raise your heels so that you feel the contraction in your calf muscles and then bring down your heels again. Again do it 10 times and do 2 or 3 sets of the same exercise. Now we'll show you some exercises for the abs. But while doing any exercise of the abdominal muscles, the main important thing is first you breathe in, then breathe out and contract your internal abdominal muscles so that a hollow is made. And then you raise your shoulders by the power of your lower chest and upper abdominal muscles only. Your head should be in line of your neck and should not hold your breath. You should be breathing out when you are raising your shoulders up just 2-3 inches by the power of your lower chest and upper abdominal muscles only. Leg raises for lower abdominal muscles and side bars. This is a very good exercise for your lower abdominal, but the only thing is initially when you start exercising you would not be able to do it until you have strengthened your back muscles, your abdominal muscles and your legs and muscles only. Here you stand on your side bars with your arms on the side bars and let your legs hang down straight. Then breathe in and bring your legs straight up by the force of contraction of your abdominal muscles only and stay there for 5-10 seconds and then take them down again, breathing out. You can bend your knees or keep them straight, but the only thing which I repeat is you cannot do it initially when you have started exercising. It's only when you have built up your muscle strength that you would be able to do it. You do it 10 times and do 2 or 3 sets of the same exercise. Yoga is our ancient science of exercise and meditation. Yoga exercises are good for relaxing, stretching and toning up of muscles and for cardiorespiratory endurance. Yoga asanas are very good for meditation and relaxation. I would here just demonstrate 10 asanas which are good for stretching of your back, legs, abdominals and shoulders muscles and their toning. You can start in the morning with Surya Namaskar, which has 12 steps and 8 asanas, and it's a good warm up and a good stretching exercise. And then you can go on to Tadasana. Tadasana is in a standing position. Here stand straight and you're with your feet shoulder width apart and come on your toes and take your arms up above your head, your palms facing forwards and stretch your body and inhale. Keep in this position for a few seconds and then bring your arms down again by the side of your body and exhale or breathe out. This is a good stretching exercise for whole of your body, especially your back muscles and your leg muscles and your arms. Ardha Chandrasana. This is again done in a standing position. This is for your shoulders. You stand with the shoulder width apart and your arms by the side of your body. Then inhale and take your arms up to the level of your shoulders so that your arms are almost parallel to the ground. And then keep it there for a few seconds and then bring your arms down again by the side of your body. Trikonasana. This is a good toning up and stretching for your lateral or internal abdominal muscles. Stand with shoulder width apart and take your right arm up by the side of your body at your shoulder level. Then turn your palms facing upwards and take your arm up by the side of your head and then take it towards the opposite side of the body, at the same time bending your body to the opposite side, but keeping your abdominal muscles tight. Breathe normally Stay in this position for a few seconds. Then again bring your arm up and your arm again parallel to the shoulder at the level of the shoulder. Then turn your palms again facing downwards towards the floor and bring your arms by the side of your body and breathe normally. You repeat this with the other arm in the same way. Uttan Padasana. This is done in the lying down position. Lie straight on a mat with your legs extended and raise your legs up to 30 degrees and then contract your abdominal muscles or make your abdominal muscles tight by breathing in and keep in this position for 30 seconds and then breathe out and take your legs down to the same position, starting position again. This is a good exercise for your abdominal muscles. Ardha Halasana. This is also done in the lying down position. Lie down straight and take your legs up to 90 degree and breathe normally and then bring your legs down again touching the ground. Halasana. This is again done lying down, lie straight and then breathe normally and raise legs up to 90 degree and then breathe in and take your legs back almost parallel to the ground and breathe out. Then support your back and raise your legs and toes should be pointing up and stay there for a few seconds and again take your legs back above your head and toes should be now touching the ground. And now you come back slowly without any jerks, your arms by the side of your body and legs again straight and then breathe normally. All these motions should be in a very smooth way and no jerky movement should be there. This is a good exercise for your back muscles. Here you lie face down on the mat, legs straight and toes pointing backwards and your arms bent at the elbows by the side of your body and palms facing down. Now you raise your head along with your chest just up to the level of your navel and breathe in and hold for a few seconds and then breathe out and come down again. This asana is very good for extensor muscles of your back. So this should be done with the ladies who are above 40 years of age. Dhanurasana is again for your back muscles. Here you lie face down, bend your legs at the knees, then hold your ankles with your hands. Tilt your pelvis up and raise your chest up. Hold on for a few seconds, breathe in, then breathe out and come down to the starting position. Paschimottanasana. This is done in sitting position and is good for stretching your thigh muscles and back. Sit with your legs straight in front of you and your arms by the side of your body and your back should be straight. Now take your arms up to your knees, then take them above your head and bring them down again touching your toes and your head should be almost touching your knees if it's possible. Stay there for a few seconds. Then again take your arms up above your head, breathe out and then come to the original position again. Shishu Asana is done at the end of the yoga exercises and this is basically a relaxing exercise. Here you lie face down on the one side and arm of that side is bent at the elbow and legs are bent at the knee and you lie quiet, breathing normally and your whole body and whole mind is relaxed and this is a very good relaxing exercise. Aerobics is basically repetitive movements of the muscles in which you use calories so that by doing for more than 35 or 40 minutes you can lose weight also. But some precautions should be taken up while doing aerobics. They can be high impact aerobics or low impact aerobics. High impact aerobics are when your both feet are above the ground and you are jumping, and low impact aerobics are when you have your one foot on the ground and just one foot is up. People who are above 40 years of age should not do high impact aerobics because their ligaments are weak and they can have their tendon or ligament injuries. So what they should do is just low impact aerobics, and in aerobic exercises you walk making a shape of V, L or diamonds while walking, but you don't jump and your movement should not be jerky. You can even do step up and step down, and the time period should be depending upon your capacity. You can go on increasing. If you have to lose weight, then it should be more than 30 minutes, 45, 50 minutes or even 60 minutes. But if you don't have to lose weight and you just want to do for your warm up, then even 15 minutes is enough for you to warm up.